Earlier this month, I drove to a farm north of Wilkie to sit down with Robert Latimer. Latimer has been out of prison for 7 years, back on the family farm for about 4, after serving 10 years of a life sentence for the second-degree murder of his 12-year-old daughter, who was severely disabled. Latimer's kept a pretty low profile since he was released from prison. What he calls the circus has died down, but that silence isn't an admission of guilt or contrition. What I learned is that he is still angry about how the justice system treated him and utterly convinced of the rightness of what he did by ending Tracy's life. What's interesting about Latimer is that he doesn't seem particularly interested in his status as a polarizing figure. There are loads of people who are sympathetic towards him and the situation that he was in, and plenty more people who think that what he did was terrifically wrong and could set a very, very dangerous precedent. His concerns are deeply personal and in a way private. He hasn't given an interview or spoken much about what he's been doing, but that involves writing letters to politicians, to the Supreme Court judges, asking for answers. The Supreme Court said in the decision upholding his conviction and life sentence that there were options, chief among them a more effective pain medication for Tracy. But that medication isn't identified in the decision, and he believes that it wasn't really an option. Today, Latimer says that the weight of this 24-year saga doesn't hang over him all the time. He can be free of it. But it's hard to imagine a man harboring the anger and the convictions that he does ever being truly free of what happened in 1993 for potentially as long as he lives.